The gridlock is breaking tonight after something that is not supposed to happen did. In an area called the Sun Belt in a city known as Hotlanta, ice caused a meltdown. The winter storm that brought snow and ice to the south yesterday stranded thousands, bumper to bumper, hour after hour, on roads so slippery cars and trucks could not get traction. Some people spent the night in supermarkets, and kids slept overnight on the floors of their schools. More than 1,200 traffic accidents were reported in Georgia alone. Mark Strassmann is in Atlanta for us tonight. Mark?
Scott, I'm standing along I-285 south of Atlanta. This traffic has just started inching forward, but mostly it has been at a standstill. And remember, some of these drivers are still trying to finish last night's commute.
Oh my God.
State Road 400 north of Atlanta looked and sounded like this last night. By dawn, nothing had changed. Traffic was frozen on all three of Atlanta's major highways.
You say 2 o'clock, they talking about opening up the road.
Ron Rivera was hauling bananas to Chicago when he got stuck west of Atlanta at 11 a.m. yesterday. He's still stuck more than 30 hours later.
Nothing against the South, and I'm from the South. We're just not prepared for this type of weather on a regular basis.
Flurries began before noon yesterday. Ice soon followed. Schools, businesses, and government offices closed early and at nearly the same time. In less than an hour, traffic went from 20 miles an hour to a standstill. Salt and sand trucks could not get through to treat the roads.
We made a mistake by not staggering when people should leave. So I'll take responsibility for that.
Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed.
If we had it to do again, we would have said, schools, you go out, you go first. Private sector businesses, you go second. And government goes last.
In Fulton County, 99 school buses filled with kids were still on the road at midnight. At least 2,000 other students spent the night at school. Mark Nilsson walked 6 miles to pick up Elizabeth at kindergarten. Georgia Governor Nathan Deal said the storm hit Atlanta harder and sooner than anyone expected.
I don't blame anyone. Mother Nature has a mind of its own.
But the National Weather Service told us its forecast was spot on, and that they issued the first storm warning 21 hours before it started.
It's good to go. Oh,
God bless you.
absolutely, you too.
We found Jessica and Chris Hartzog handing out food and water on the interstate.
Oh, Jess, are you okay? Are you okay?
Chris was stranded himself last night for 9 hours.
There were just some folks stranded, especially some pregnant folks, folks with small children, and we were just trying to bring them some food, water.
Many abandoned their cars to take shelter in stores or restaurants, including this Hardee's, where 60 people spent the night. These roads will stay frozen at least through noon tomorrow, Scott, when temperatures are expected to climb into the low 40s.
Mark Strassmann in Atlanta for us. Thank you, Mark.